Hello.
What? What's up, everybody? What's going on? Long time no see. How's everybody?
What's going on in Long Island? For some reason.
Why? What's that from?
Nothing. I thought that's what you were going to say, and I was like, well,
what's going on in Long Island? Did you know that New York City is an island?
I'm not going to say New York City is on Long Island, and I was like,
no,
I
no.
don't.
Did you know that New York City was an island?
I did not know that. How is it? Well, they got bridges there. So.
I know, but like, I saw a TikTok about it and it was like, what? And I actually realized that it's on an island. That whole thing's on an island. New York City, the Bronx, Queens, all of it's an island.
Have you ever been to New York?
Yes.
I love it.
And I apparently didn't know I was on an island.
I want to go, but I'm also scared.
I've always heard it's an island, but like you get there and it's like, this isn't an island. This is too big for an island.
Big island.
It's an island.
Not that that's how we opened our this episode.
Did you know it's on an island? It's surrounded by a body of water.
Yeah. Definition of an island. I pull out my dictionary. Why don't they ever get hurricanes?
Because they're up north.
You know, that's a good point.
Oh my god.
Good point. I was just thinking about the other day.
Well, they do. They get like the effects of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like all a bunch of fucking rain and stuff, flooding. Remember when it flooded?
I do remember that.
I think that was from a hurricane.
We're talking about, I don't know, I feel like we're talking about it like we live there or something. Do you remember when it
You
flooded?
remember when I couldn't go outside because of the rain? What? I couldn't go outside to get my hot dog.
Who are you? A New Yorker. I don't know. You feel like
They're gonna shoot me.
It's like you were trying to do in
Robert De Niro.
No.
Okay.
The other guy.
Al Pacino?
Yeah. Al Pacino.
I couldn't get out of my house in my apartment.
Shoulders like that, Al Pacino?
No, I think this is Robert De Niro. I couldn't get out.
Al Pacino, the older he gets, the more
I gotta go to the mechanic
his
shop.
voice gets, and I think that's really funny.
I don't like his voice. I like Robert De Niro's though.
I've not seen many things.
I watched a terrible Robert De Niro movie today.
Which one was it?
It's called Midnight Run.
What's it about?
He is an ex-cop from Chicago who moves to a city that they never name. I think it's LA, but they don't say. And he, had to move away because some big drug dealer ran him out of Chicago, and now he's a bounty hunter because he just wants the feeling of being a cop.
Well,
and he finds this guy.
How did the drug dealer drive him out if he was the
They
cop?
were like, because he had paid all the other cops off and planted drugs in his house.
It sounds like Serpico.
And they were going to take him to jail if he didn't leave because the drug dealer had paid off the whole police department.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. And then he is a bounty hunter, and he's like, the whole movie is just him bounty hunting this one guy. And then he lets him go, but then he gives him $300,000.
But does he never get the guy that ran him out of town?
Oh no, he goes to jail.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a terrible movie.
You ever? No, we never watched. That was a Robert De Niro movie.
What?
Daisy. We never watched Cape Fear.
Oh my gosh, Cape Fear.
She's like, you gotta watch it. It's so good.
My lord.
You ever seen in all those movies where people reference it all the time? Like people are like, they've got a vendetta against somebody and they're in prison and they're training.
Oh yeah.
And they have their name on their hands. That's what that's from.
Really? Yeah. That's terrible.
Yeah.
And I don't appreciate it or respect it. Because what has that done for us?
I don't know. I guess it was pretty popular when it first came out. It's in Seinfeld. Very funny episodes. I love Seinfeld.
I hate Seinfeld.
I love it so much.
Let's talk about what we've been up to. We've been gone for a month. Let's talk about all the shit that's happened.
I've been battling depression.
She's been battling. Literally, it was I think less than a week after our last episode of season 2 came out, you moved in with me.
Yes.
So we've been roughing it together for the past 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And when I say roughing it, I mean roughing it.
So moved out of my dad's.
Yeah.
Because I was having a hard time there, But my dad, we just don't click in a lot of ways. And also I'm old and he's no, old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gets to a point when you're like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
In any parent's home, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't get how people who are 35 live with their parents. Can you imagine? Can you think about that?
They are wired different.
I do not understand that. How can you do that?
They must be very, very, very codependent.
I guess, but
which I'm codependent to a point, but they got to be. I don't know.
How do you stand? I would die. I would literally lose my mind. I'd be like certifiably insane.
Once, like, I could not imagine living with my parents. Like, after I've moved out,
Yeah.
there's no going back. I feel so bad for people who have to move back in with their parents, like, due to whatever.
Because I never thought about how awful that was.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
I couldn't do it. I think I would just run on the railroad tracks or something.
Oh, no.
Because I could not. After having freedom, the taste of freedom. Freedom is this house. Mm-hmm. I can't go back. Living under the iron bars.
But like, so I moved out and
Came live with me.
Came live with Natalie, and it's great. But I'm really mentally ill, as you may know. And any kind of like big change, whether it's good or bad, is really hard for me. Which I knew that I was like, this is probably going to be a little hard.
Yeah.
But then I had like a bunch of really stressful stuff happen with like my job. And I'm currently looking for a new job. And then I got a kitten. And then my kitten died. And like, also I have really bad seasonal depression. It was like just a great time to move out and for all that other shit to happen.
Yeah.
During
What's
winter.
up with that? Who put a curse on us?
I don't know.
Because it was a curse.
It all happened at the same time. And I was like really having a hard time. And not showering. And like really sad, you know?
Yeah.
And then, but it was like really weird. Because I was like trying to just be normal. But Natalie was like, you're not being normal. And it was
That's
really,
what I said.
It was like we were super tense with each other.
It
Like
was
I felt
so
like
weird.
it was so weird. It was so weird.
It was so awful.
Like we'd be sitting in the living room, we'd both be like staring.
And I would be like, don't look at her because it's normal. It's normal. And this feels not normal, so something's wrong with me.
But no. It's just bad. But we're okay now. We're heading towards
Yeah. We had a very long discussion.
Yeah.
That was a great talk. A great talk. I love a great talk.
Do you?
I've been so scared of talking my entire life. Because every time I talk to, like, someone in my life, like
they freak out?
parental or family or whatever.
They freak
like,
out on you?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I totally get
It
that.
is the worst experience.
That's why you gotta, like, shove around your feelings. And
Exactly. And, like, every time I've ever talked to someone, like, especially my father, like, we would talk about something, like, we'd have a discussion like me and you had, like, something's wrong or something's up or whatever and something needs to change. Usually it was me going to him and being like, you are a fucking wreck. Can you calm down or something? Like, can you change your behavior? And then nothing would change. And that's why I don't talk. Well, that's not the only reason. But
I mean, I literally have said that exact thing when I was, like, younger and be really frustrated about something or, like, needing help with anything and talk to them about it, but then nothing would ever change. So I was like, well.
Or it would change for like 2 days and then go back to normal. That is the worst thing in the whole world. That still happens with me and my father to this day. Well, actually not to this day because we don't talk outside of work anymore. But sometimes, like, not too long ago, like probably like last year, earlier this year, I would like talk to him at work about stuff like, and not even like mine and his personal relationship, just like work stuff, like, hey, like, don't make fun of me openly in front of other coworkers. Yeah. And nothing would change. What is up with that?
He's a psychopath.
I know.
He's literally insane and, like, an evil person.
But I feel like that's, like, a parent thing, too.
I don't know. Parents are just... I don't know. I hope that people our age just... I don't know. I hope
change
there's, like,
the
a
game.
new, like... league of parents coming in when like people are
which I think there are.
I
think there'll be a lot less babies though.
Oh yeah because we're not having kids just to have kids.
Exactly, which literally has been going on since like the dawn of time.
I'll never understand that. Like, everyone's like, when you're having kids, and one of my family is like,
well,
they like make jokes about it all the time. They're like, well, your brother's gonna have kids before you, and I'm like, well, if he does, then like that's.
And also, you're 23.
Yeah, I don't know if I want kids.
Exactly, but, like, even if you did, like, because, like, me, I know I want kids.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to have them anytime soon.
Because we're young.
Exactly.
I never understood the concept of, like...
the rush to settle down.
Yeah. Like, you turn 20 and they're like...
Oh, better get married.
Get married. Gotta have a baby soon.
Okay.
No, thank you.
I don't know if that's, like, something to do with, like... where we're from?
Because,
or just, like, their generation?
Yeah, it has a lot to do with where we're from, but also, I don't know. I think that causes a lot of problems with you, like, within parents, is when they rush and they settle down too fast, and then they resent their kids for not getting, to live out their, 20s.
Oh.
And that's not their kids' fault. It's not their fault that you were the one that was, like, going to settle down.
I feel like parents resent their kids for a lot of different
reasons. They do. There's a lot. There's so many problems, like, so many things that go into that.
Especially, like, I feel like it has something to do with their generation and our generation. Like, we are such, like, polar opposites, I feel like, in a lot of things. That it has so much tension.
Mm-hmm.
Like, any person, 42, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. 51, gonna fight you.
I don't know. And you get people that aren't so bad. I don't know. There's just, like...
Oh, I know there's exceptions. I just feel like... I know it's not good to generalize, but sometimes you have to generalize.
Old people are usually terrible.
I feel like we're just polar opposites.
I don't know. Like, when I talk about old people, I mean older people. Like, baby boomers, I guess, or, like, people born around that time. Like, when they were our age, things were so easy. And they want to say that we're lazy and we don't do nothing. You know how easy it was for them to get a job?
Yeah.
And to get, like, how cheap the houses were, how cheap gas was, how cheap cars were. Like,
and
these days, you gotta have, like, 2 degrees and, like, 26 references.
And you still don't get a job.
Then you'd be like, hey, I need a job. And they'd be like, great, $20 an hour, there you go. Work in the factory, and then you'd have a job. And, like, I saw a thing about, like, housing. Like, they bought houses so cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Like, a couple $1,000s for a house back in the day, and now it's, like, worth $1 million or something.
Well, I don't know about a couple thousand.
More than a couple thousand,
like,
but...
I think a lot of them were, like, that I've seen have been, like, $40,000. And I'm talking, like, a nice house.
Yeah.
A nice house. $40,000. $40,000 will barely get you the land the house will sit on nowadays. Let alone the house. Like, y'all just need to chill. Get off my back. Anyway.
You thought you were going to sing the song from Spirit.
Get off of my back and into my game.
I haven't seen that movie since I was, like, 10 years old.
I used to watch that every day.
I can't remember.
Multiple times
I can't remember
a day.
thinking about it, except I know that I had a crush on the young indigenous man who rode the horse.
Hang on a minute.
And I was so terrified. Are you going for it? That was real nice. I was so scared for him because the people on the ranch, like, kidnapped him in Spirit, and I was like, they're gonna fucking kill him.
And then there's a fight later.
I was so scared.
That is very scary.
And I remember crying really hard when he's like, get out of here.
Oh, God, that's
I don't want you anyway. And I was like, no. And he's like, ooh.
The horse, that's what
freaking sad. It was so sad. I remember that. And I remember being really sad because I thought Spirit's girlfriend drowned.
That was so intense.
There's
the
so
whitewater rapids.
Really intense scenes in Spirit, actually.
Anytime there's whitewater rapids, my butt is clenched. That is one thing that like. Okay.
I'm sorry, I cramped.
That is one thing that put the fear of God in me. It's the whitewater rapids. Don't ever take me kayaking. I had somebody trying to take me kayaking once.
Kayaks are terrifying. Your legs are trapped in the kayak.
How am I gonna get out?
What if I flip? What if my ass gets stuck? My hips are too wide.
What if we get lost? It's just the water. It takes us where.
I don't know.
It takes us where
my sister
it wants us to go.
really likes going whitewater rapids, but they take like not kayaks. Kayaks are so scary even when you're not on like a rapid.
What?
My sister goes and does that. She doesn't do kayaks. She does like big round things.
Like tubes?
No. Yes. I don't know.
Rafts?
Yeah.
Ah,
that's
that's so scary.
Yeah, it is.
But
at least your legs are free.
But you flip over, you hit a rock, and you're dead.
Well, I guess, but I don't know.
Man, she's got to be careful.
She takes all the kids. It's like, but it's safe. It's not like they go on uncharted territory. Like they have like, it's like a family thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm cramping so bad right now.
It's still so scary.
I mean,
it just
Candace did fall out once.
Okay. And how was the journey getting back up?
I don't know. She's alive.
She ought to take you.
I don't know. I'd freak out.
And videotape it. I won't be there.
I don't want to do that.
I know. Okay.
I'm also on my period, and I'm cramping.
I'm about to be on mine.
Cramping like a bitch.
She's cramping like a bitch.
Did I tell you that I was at the grocery store the other day and I started cramping so bad that I thought I was going to sit down on the floor?
You told me that yesterday.
I felt like someone was stabbing me in the asshole with a knife.
I've never had to. No, I take that back. I have had to pull over in the grocery store for Cramps.
It is bad.
Usually, like, if I'm in Walmart, I'll go to those aisles with, like, the face care. It's like the face care, and then, like, there's clearance right behind it. That's where I go.
Yeah. I don't know. I was like, every time I took a step, it was like, like, oh my god. It feels like someone stabbing me in the ass, someone stabbing me under my belly, like under my belly roll, like where your belly, like, connects to your coochie.
Oh.
So it's like someone stabbing you right there. And, like, someone was stabbing me in the actual vagina. It hurts so bad. I was like, I don't know how I was going to make it.
I wonder you didn't just turn into a bunch of goo.
There were people walking by me and they were like they were just staring at me because I was like, it was so bad.
Somebody help this poor woman!
They wouldn't.
She's giving... What did you want them to do?
I don't know.
They wouldn't. Those
Even if
bastards.
they do, they'd be like, it's just period cramps.
Oh.
They'd be like, just let her. She's fine.
Just let her rip! If you just rip right down the middle.
What if it feels like,
I know.
Do your legs ever hurt? My legs throb down to my knees.
No.
It feels like they're going to fall off.
My vagina hurts. My vagina feels like it's 10 feet long and it's just hanging out of me.
Oh, God.
Feels like it's like a pendulum.
A pendulum?
Swinging as I walk.
Do you does it hurt when you laugh sometimes? Hurts when I laugh.
Sometimes. Sorry about that. I hold no mercy.
Oh. Also, health-wise, I thought I had a brain tumor and was dying.
When did you think you had a brain tumor?
Well, it was more like a growth of my pituitary gland.
See? Different things.
They thought it was a pituitary tumor, and it was probably benign. But, like, your pituitary gland is, like, behind your face. Like, the bottom of your brain. So they could have taken it out through my nose, but that's still really scary.
Woo! Out through the nose. That's my least favorite position. This is just me torturing you the whole time.
I'm hurting. But, because my prolactin levels at the gynecologist was too high, but then they retested it and then they were fine. Why were they high in the first place? Anyway.
Did they never tell you?
No.
Okay.
They did not. So, they were like, well, I guess you're fine. It's back to normal. And they just didn't say anything else about it.
Well, maybe you should go back.
Yeah.
And then not so distant future. And just make sure. Just make sure. Besides all the awful sad shit, what else have we been up to since they've been gone?
Well,
there's been so many movies that have come
so
out.
Many movies. We went and saw SpiderMan.
Oh,
Spider-Man was so good.
SpiderMan. Spoilers.
They're in
it. If you haven't. I can confirm Tom Holland is in the movie. Okay.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in it, and I think Andrew Garfield's getting another Spider-Man movie.
I saw that too.
And I'll shit a brick.
I saw that too.
I'm actually in love with Andrew Garfield. I love him.
There has been an Andrew Garfield renaissance lately.
Because he's great.
Everyone's freaking out.
I love him.
He's very interesting.
I love Andrew Garfield. But they're in it, and it's great. And I cried, and I shit a brick when they showed up on the screen.
Yeah.
There were so many little Easter eggs. Like, Daredevil was in it. I hope he's going to be in, like, the actual movies and not just, like, the show that they did for him. Because I love Matt
I feel like
Murdock.
that's what they're hinting to.
I hope. I love him. Listen, have you ever seen the old Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck in it?
Nope.
It is awful. It is awful.
It is awful.
It's one of the worst movies ever created, I think.
I didn't even know that existed.
I remember watching it when I was like 10, because that's when I watched it. And I was like, this is shit. And I was 10.
That's when you think everything's good.
Great. I was like, oh my god.
Oh,
it was so
Lord.
bad. But the show is really good. And this guy that plays him in the show, he does a very good job. I wish I knew his name. I think he's very attractive. I'm going to have to rewatch the show.
Attractive.
Oh my god. Sorry. This whole episode is just going to be me talking and then me screeching. Ah! Sorry. I was like I'm getting stabbed in the asshole right now. Alright. Oh my god. Continue.
I'm just waiting until it's over.
I mean, it hurts.
I know. This seems like a swell.
It hurts so bad. Okay.
What else have we watched?
We watched
Encanto.
We did see Encanto.
Such a great movie. Great high watch.
I can't believe you don't
Watch
know.
it high.
It is really funny high. I can't believe you didn't know that all those people were like going crazy over Bruno. There are so many people that like find him so attractive.
No, I haven't seen it anywhere.
It was on my TikTok before I deleted TikTok. But everyone's like obsessed with him. And everyone's obsessed with that movie in general. Like,
I haven't heard a thing about it.
Everyone's really happy that they think like Camilo's like gender fluid.
Carmelo?
Carmelo, I thought it was Camilo.
I thought it was Carmelo.
Well, that person, they think that they're like gender fluid and that.
I mean, it makes sense.
Mirabelle's bi and then that.
Luis is definitely gay, come on.
I think Luisa is so pretty.
She is. I love her hair.
She's so pretty. I don't know. I think she's supposed to be straight and I think that Isabel is supposed to be gay.
Why?
I don't know if that's what I've heard. Oh my god.
Where are these people pulling this out of? This is how hungry we are for anything. We're like, just make them gay. Just do it. Just have it in your head that they're gay. Isabella's not gay. Come on.
I don't know. That's what everyone's saying.
Luisa's gay. She's a hey mama's lesbian. Come on.
She's a what?
Hey mama's lesbian.
What's that?
That's like the...
I don't think so. I think she's very feminine in her own way.
No.
I think so.
I thought she was a hey mama's lesbian.
I think she's very, like... I think that's the point, that she's very, very strong and, like, buff. Oh, my God. But that she's also very feminine. I'm hurting.
Or she could just be gay.
I mean, she can be. I don't care. She can still be gay and feminine.
I got the vibe.
I don't know.
Well...
I mean, sorry.
House of Gucci. Move on from this. House of Gucci
Did
was
you like
bad.
It? You didn't like it at all in any way?
Not really. I liked the first 10 minutes. I was very excited.
I feel like it was very long.
It was so disappointing.
It was
like, I was so hyped for that movie.
I feel like they made what's her face's character, Lady Gaga's character, seemed very like, I mean, she was cool at first, but then I was like, she was like desperate and kind of, I think they feel like they made her look pathetic or something.
Well, she's a bad lady.
I know, but like,
Lady Gaga is very adamant about her hatred for this woman.
She hates her?
Yes.
I've not heard this. Tell me about this.
I mean, she killed him.
Well, yeah.
Over nothing.
It's true.
And she's like, I do not condone this woman, and I am scared of her. Apparently she's like out of prison. And Lady Gaga thought she was going to like show up on set or something, or like show up where they were filming.
I saw a thing that Lady Gaga's mental health was really bad during the filming of the movie.
Was it because of the movie?
I think it was because she was being very method in her acting.
Oh, she was. She's like stayed in character the whole time.
It was really like hard on her doing that.
Well, I mean,
I guess because like she's a bad person and like,
yeah, terrible person. She's like, I do not condone the methods used. That's what she said.
What methods would you use?
Killing him.
She did it herself. That's what she would have done.
What?
She would have done it herself. She wouldn't have gone. She would cut out the middleman. Is what she said.
Well, that is efficient. It's more efficient.
What other movies have we watched?
Have you seen... We gotta watch this on a movie night. Have you seen Power of the Dog?
No, but you told me about it.
It's so fucking good.
Oh, it's got Benedict Cumberbatch. I saw a thing about how... It was like him and how the guy in it... Oh my god. About him and how the guy in it are like in love or something.
Well, there's him, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Jesse Plemons is in it. And they're brothers. And then Kristen Dunst, I think is how you say her last name. She's in it, and she's got a son who comes and lives on the farm with them. And I do think they're in love. Or something's going on. I don't know exactly what. But something was going on. It was very, very interesting. And at first he's all like, and like saying slurs and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it was bad. But then something changes. I think he was just a little gay all along. Mr. Benny Cumberbatch. Benny Cumberbatch.
I feel like he plays a lot of
secretly gay people.
Yeah.
He does.
What does that say?
I don't know.
He loves his wife though. I've seen, maybe he's bi.
That's great. But he plays a lot of secret gay people.
He does. He's like, shush, shush.
He's like,
have you ever, what's that one? The Imitation Game?
Yeah.
I've never seen.
It's
Don't
good.
They would like medically castrate that man? That's actually what happened to him in real life.
I watched that as a preteen.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I watched that many a year ago.
I used to have like the biggest crush on Benedict Cumberbatch, which is interesting. I respect him. I think he's great. He's a great actor.
He's ugly as hell.
I think he's funny. wish him the best, but I do not have a crush on him. Oh my god.
He's so ugly. He looks like a
some
mosquito.
people really go hard for him. I mean, I get it. He's not bad looking as Doctor Strange.
Oh, yes, he is. That goatee.
He's not.
That goatee is fucking ridiculous.
He's not. I don't know. He's not
that. There's
I'm
never
not saying
a
that
goatee.
I'm attracted to him. He's just
There's
not ugly.
never a goatee that's worthy of my time or anybody's
Do
time.
you feel about goatees the way that I feel about mustaches?
Everybody feels that way about mustaches,
Not some people. Some women really like mustaches,
and they're fucking nuts.
some women are like, "Oh my god, I love mustaches." Brittany Broski likes mustaches.
Nuts.
She's kind of crazy. I hate
She
them.
is.
I think mustaches make men look like pedophiles immediately.
So do goatees.
You're right. I don't know.
Benedict Cumberbatch does not look okay in Doctor Strange.
She doesn't look terrible. That's what I'm saying.
I'm so appalled. I'm so appalled.
I'm sorry. Any other movies you'd like to bring up?
Atrocious. King Richard.
I didn't see that.
It was good. Moving on. Spencer, can we talk
Okay.
about Spencer? Spencer. I think it's my favorite movie
Of the
this year.
It was very
It's
good.
one of my favorite movies of
It
all
was
time.
so scary.
It was so scary and so well done.
When she's eating her necklace,
She's eating her own pearls at dinner.
that made me gag.
In the soup.
I was like, but I also
She's
kind of want to
gagged.
do that because I want to eat inanimate objects. Did you never? Did you never put pearl necklaces in your mouth when you were a kid?
I put all kinds of necklaces in
I
my
would
mouth,
do that. My mom had a pearl necklace that belonged to my deceased great
And
grandmother.
you put that in your mouth.
I did do that. I was like, because I love the way that they.
It's a wonder you didn't crack a tooth or something. Like you tried to like bite down on it.
I love eating. We were watching The Grinch last night, and he eats a glass bottle, and I want a candy maker to make me
Candy maker.
a bottle made out of like hard candy and give it to me so I can eat it.
I bet I'm like almost positive that's somewhere.
I wanted.
You can buy that.
I
I'm
think
sure.
I just need to do it once because I think about eating glass. Maybe I should go to the doctor about that. Maybe that's really unhealthy, but I think about eating glass constantly.
When you say constantly, we're talking.
Every time I see a piece of glass, I say, munch, munch. I want to crush it with my teeth and chew it up.
Hey, shut up!
I think about stuff like that all the time, especially with glass. And like things like marbles or like
Marbles, I get marbles.
I don't know, I love stuff like that.
I want to like gulp down a bag of marbles. Like,
like,
whoa, that looked weird.
like when she ate the pearl necklace, I was like,
Now, see, I was just scared because it was scary.
It
I
was
was not
scary.
thinking about the pearls, but I get it.
When she like is like gonna kill herself and like fall down the stairs. Who saved her? What happened? I can't remember.
A ghost, I think.
Was it the ghost of Anne Boleyn or some shit like that?
Yeah. Anne Boleyn. Lord, how many times I've heard that name?
Are you okay?
Snotting. Yeah. I've heard Anne Boleyn about 1 million times in my life.
Well,
Why
yeah.
is that?
Because she's pretty famous.
Okay.
She got her head chopped off.
Yep. Boo hoo. I'm just kidding.
There's been like so many movies about her. Do you know that Natalie Portman and what's her fucking name? She played Black Widow.
Scarlett Johansson.
They're in a movie about Anne Boleyn.
Interesting.
And Natalie Portman plays Anne Boleyn and Scarlett Johansson plays her sister.
Uh-huh.
And like her sister's kind of like the reason that it's not the reason that she gets killed, but her sister's like. And then Henry, what's his face falls.
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles is in it, and he falls. And then Henry the Eighth or whatever falls in love with her sister, and is like, "You."
Ooh, now get your head chopped off.
There is something that happens. Like it seems like I could be thinking of a completely different movie. It seems like she tells him she's pregnant, but then she's really not pregnant. So then she like tries to get her brother to have like sex with her so they can like make a baby. Is really fucked up. And then he's like, okay. And then like I don't know, they get caught and they both get killed. I don't know. That could be a different movie.
I feel like you're describing the plot of 3 different movies right now. All together. I have no idea.
My bangs look so bad right now.
That's a lie.
They look like comb over. They're too long.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Look at them. I gotta cut them tonight. Gotta cut them tonight.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah,
I'm scared about that.
I cut my bangs like every time. The last time they've been cut for the last like 6 months I've cut them. Because you know who doesn't do free bang trims anymore?
JCPenney.
They don't do that no more.
JCPenney.
So here I am.
JCPenney's such a sad little store.
Having to learn how to do my own shit.
I get so depressed walking into JCPenney.
They're closing. You don't know that?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen to the little Sephora that's in there.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be a big Sephora. Maybe
that would be fucking awesome. The whole JCPenney's.
Jesus. What would they even sell?
Everything. I want an Ulta. Damn it. When will we get an Ulta?
I don't know.
You know, that's one of my things that I think about. I'm like, oh my God, when we leave, we can just go to an Ulta. Anywhere. Ulta's my favorite place on earth. Speaking of which, can we go to Ulta this weekend? Wait. We won't have time.
Well, I can't stay all day up there.
Yeah.
I gotta come back. We're going to a city
For New Year's
Eve.
I love Ulta. When are we getting, what's that other bookstore that we want?
Barnes & Noble?
They've been saying we're getting a Barnes & Noble for like 2 years.
I think they're lying. I think they're lying. I think they're lying to shut us up.
To shut us up.
To shut us up.
I mean, we have Bookland.
Bookland is not enough for me.
Barnes & Noble.
Bookland is young adult movies. I mean, books. And journals.
Gerbils.
Journals.
Oh. Young adult movies. Gerbil.
And magazines.
I saw a video where this gerbil got under this woman's wig.
Oh my God. Stephanie, where did you see this at? Where did you see this?
I have no idea. It might have been on TikTok before I deleted it, or it might have been on. But it was like this woman, and she had like a lace front, like it's like it was more like a weave almost. It was like one of them wigs that's supposed to stay on for a few days. You know what I'm saying? Like doesn't come up easily. And I guess she played with like her cousin's gerbil or something. But it crawled to the back of her head, and her cousin had it by its legs and was trying to pull it out of her wig. And her hand slipped, and it would. It like disappeared under her wig, and she couldn't get it off. I was like, oh my God,
That's so scary. It's like Ratatouille.
the gerbil. Gerbil's
a fucking huge. I know. My cousin.
Or was it a gerbil or a guinea pig? Either way, it's bad news for that poor woman.
My cousins used to have one, and they didn't take good care of it.
My sister used to have a guinea pig. They're sweet.
I didn't like the thing they had. I don't know whether it was a hamster, guinea pig, or a gerbil, or whatever, but I didn't like it. It was mean, and it would yell at me.
It was probably a guinea pig. They squeak.
Yeah, and they get on my nerves.
Yeah, guinea pigs squeak.
Yeah, I don't like those.
I'm gonna get you a ball of guinea pig. Birthday.
Would you just shoot me instead? Just shoot me instead.
TikTok. Can I just be shot?
Can I just be shot?
I'm gonna read you your rights.
Can I just be shot?
That's what if I was getting arrested.
That's probably what I would say, dude.
I would die in jail.
See, I have this overconfident thought that I would do okay in jail.
I would die. It would kill. It would literally. I'd be murdered.
I think I do all right.
I'm
gay.
I think you do great. I think I would die.
I'd get a girlfriend in jail.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Stephanie, I can't even begin to even think why I didn't tell you this.
Do you have a girlfriend in jail?
No. I was watching that 60 Days In show.
Yeah. Oh, you remember 60 Days In?
Yes, I was watching that, and they had a lesbian cop that went in to the thing. And
did she get a girlfriend?
Yes, but she like at first, like before she went in, she was like, "I am comfortable using my sexuality to get the information I need to get. Like I will flirt with people and whatnot." And I was like, "Okay, bet, do it." And then she did, and then she like started falling in love with her, and then she was like, "I can't do anything with you because this is false pretenses." And then that lady got out.
She left the show?
No, well, she got out. No, the girl in prison that was actually in there. She like got out of jail.
Are they gonna fall in love?
I don't know.
And
I fell in love. They were so cute. They were like walking around the cell together. They were sitting watching TV, and they were just talking all day long. They were just talking. And then this one episode, this was like the like cliffhanger ending. She like pulled her. They were like getting ready to like lock up, and the girl that was like an actual prisoner like pulled her into the cell and was like, "Kiss me," and then she didn't kiss her. And then she left. Because she felt terrible. Because she's a fucking cop. I would feel bad. I don't think if I was in her situation, like the cops, I don't think I could.
She could just, well, then she could rat on her again. She'd get murdered. She'd
Oh,
be like,
yeah.
I'm here for a show.
Yeah, but then I don't know if that prisoner would be like, okay with that. She's a cop. She's a narc. She's in that prison to make it worse for those people. Better for the prison, but like more strict on those prisoners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was crazy. And then I fell in love with the prisoner while watching that. She was that little cutie.
What?
Her name was Betty. Her name was Betty.
Sometimes I think about old names. You ever think about that? And you're like, someone named their daughter Gertrude and
Like
said...
today.
Yeah. Somebody named their daughter Karen and was like, and that's your name.
Someone did that today. Out of all the babies born today, someone that got named Karen today. And that's a ridiculous thought. Look at my hat. Anyway.
Tell me your baby names.
Oh, God. These are not good.
Well, who cares? I mean, if you like it.
But I don't know, because they haven't been updated. I haven't thought about this in years. This is like baby names from like middle school.
Well, tell me, even if they're funny.
Riley. Oh, what?
My nephew.
Not after him.
They're best friends.
Yeah. Cooper, which I'm going to have to veto that in the future. And this is literally, I'm talking this has not been updated since 7th grade. Rose.
These are really funny
They're
now.
awful.
Mine are weird. I like the name Imogen.
Okay.
And like, Juniper. I like that name a lot. I like the name Penelope. I like really weird names.
I've just not thought about it. I've not put any more effort
Your
into
names
this.
are very, not what I expected.
Yeah, I know. Rose petal. And grass of blade grass.
Grass of blade grass?
No, just blade of grass.
What?
Blade of grass, that's the whole name.
Blade of grass?
Yeah.
Blade
Of grass. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'll think about it and get back to you.
What we got time?
Let's talk about the year ahead. Okay, when people are listening to this, it's New Year's Day. And you know what happens every New Year's? Resolutions.
I'm really bad at resolutions.
What is your thought on resolutions as a whole? Some people hate them. Some people think they're dumb. Some people love them.
I think you're saying some people hate them. Like,
And some people
still
just
hate
hate
them. They hate them, and they hate them, and do you hate them?
I hate them to a certain point.
I don't know.
Or I like them to a certain point.
I don't like, when people are, what's the thing? Like, people put off things when they're,
procrastinate? What do you
I don't know
say?
what I'm trying to say. Like, they're like, well, I'll start it at the new year, and then the new year comes, and they're like, well, I'll start it next month, and then, well, I'll start it next month, and then the year's over, and you haven't done your resolution. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if you make something a New Year's revolution, a New Year's resolution, a lot of times it doesn't get done. You know what I'm saying?
Dang! I hate it like we're going on very different wavelengths. I hate like 40-year-old women named Margaret who like post an ombre pink to purple picture of their resolutions on Facebook.
People do that?
Yes. I don't like that. I do like...
I mean, yeah, like if you make it a personal thing, it's like not...
I don't like putting it on Facebook. Quit putting your resolutions on Facebook. Quit putting anything on Facebook. Facebook is awful.
Facebook is dead.
Facebook is the...
If you are on Facebook and you're not like an old person...
Get off.
Like, are
It
you
is
okay?
absolute hell. Okay? I don't really like... I don't know. I think I like resolutions. You just have to be careful with them.
Yeah.
You can't put too much pressure on them, but you can't put, like, not enough pressure on them if that's actually what you want to do. But I also hate the idea of, like, well, I'm not going to do it until the 1st. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if it's something good for you. Like, I'm not going to do it until
like,
the 1st.
Start it and, like, make
Exactly.
it... Yeah. Maybe that's what I mean. Also, I think I have, like, bad... not connotation.
I thought you were going to say common sense.
I
was
do.
like, you do. I'm just kidding.
I have bad, like, what's the word?
I think connotation.
Is that?
It's
When you,
when
like,
you have
association, maybe that's the word.
Yeah.
With those, because, like, when I was little, like, every New Year's, my parents were like, well, not my mom, basically. She was like, our New Year's resolution is to lose weight.
Yep. No.
When you're, like, 10 years old, you're like, what are you talking about?
100% get what you're
and
saying.
every single New Year's, well, you better eat all this food at this party because after that we're losing weight.
Yep.
Every single year. And I was like, oh my God, okay.
I think for the longest time I didn't know a resolution could not be about my weight.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my God.
Like, there's so many other ways to improve or
That's
change.
literally every single... Our New Year's resolution is losing weight.
Yep.
You're a little kid and you're like, what?
And then it lasts till like the middle of February, and then it's...
Yeah.
And then everyone's disappointed.
Because you're like a child and you can't follow a diet strictly.
Exactly.
Even if you're like 12, you're like a kid.
An actual child.
You're a kid. I'm sorry if I can't be very, very strict with the food that I eat when I'm a child.
like for me, it would be like, oh, we're doing this diet, but then the second that the adult in that situation goes off their resolution, I mean, they just do the same for you. Like, I know with my dad, like, we would eat, oh, we're eating grilled chicken and fish and green beans, which is good. But then the second he would go off, he would just buy me, whatever food was what we were not trying to eat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not even really in my control.
I think your dad is an actual psycho, though.
Yeah.
Like, him telling you that your weight's a problem and then buying you crazy amounts of food.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's, like, out of his mind.
Yeah. I think a couple days ago, well, not even more than a couple days ago, it was like a week ago, I was journaling, and instead of, like, making them resolutions and, like, being like, this is what I have to do, or whatever, I just, like, made a list of what I want and who I want to be, and then made a list of, like, what I have to do to get there. And I just try to do, like, a couple of those things. And they can be small things every day.
Mm-hmm.
And then there you go. There's a dumb amount of pressure on it.
Like, you, like, do this, but then if you don't do it perfectly, I think it's so much better to do the best you can in the little ways than to be like, oh my God,
Which
about
is how
things.
I am.
Because when you put so much pressure on, no matter what, like, if your New Year's resolution is to lose some weight, like, whatever you want to do with your body, like, that is fine. But you have to be kind to yourself and more chill about it. Because if you put so much pressure on yourself and then you do mess up, then you just give up.
Yeah.
And then you feel terrible and,
I think my problem, and, like, have noticed this problem, like, basically throughout my entire life, is I don't know how to find the sweet spot in that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm either way too relaxed, because can be such a bad thing.
Yeah.
Way too relaxed, not holding myself accountable, or I am unbelievably strict. And if I miss a day, like if it is losing weight, if I miss a day going to the gym, I feel like I have just killed my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have never been able to find that balance. And that's one of my resolutions, or something I want to change, is trying to find that. Because that is hard.
It is hard. It's like just so many little things. I don't know. Being alive is so weird and so difficult in ways that you don't even think about.
Yeah. Difficile.
Difficile.
What are some things I don't want to necessarily call them resolutions, but things you're trying to change, things you want to change next year? I think it's a good idea to come in with a new year with a new mindset.
Yeah. I'm trying... What am I trying to do? Save more money. Eat the food that I buy, like groceries, instead of eating out. Just, like, trying to be better about if I'm, like, buying things, like, really only buying things that I need. Or, like, things I'm going to use, even if it's a little something for myself. Because, like, when I was younger, I was so bad to, like, oh, my God, I want this, and then buy it, and then never use it, never wear it.
I did the same thing.
And then you're like, well... So, like, when I'm shopping, like, if I'm going clothes shopping and I see something that I think is interesting, really think about if I'm going to wear it.
Yeah. And, like, plan what you're going to wear it with. Because if you don't have...
a plan.
If you don't have something already in your closet that you're going to wear it, you won't wear it.
Stuff like that. And, like, I'm getting ready to start a new job soon. And, like, I don't know. Just normal stuff. And to eat better. And to take care of myself. And to go back to the gym. And, like, not necessarily to be like, I've got to lose weight. I just want to just be healthier. Wear my sunscreen, drink my water. Do all the things you should do,
I kind of want want to, and I've never done this before, but I kind of want to have like, well, I take that back. I have done this before, but I kind of want to have like a theme, and I don't necessarily have to like stick with it or anything, or if it changes, that's perfectly fine. But like going into 2022, having like a new mindset and like a theme of this year, like what is this going to be? What do I want out of this?
What'd you think?
Discomfort.
What?
Like, in a way that's good for me.
Like making yourself get out of your comfort zone situation.
Exactly.
I need to do that too.
Yeah.
Because I'm really,
both need to do
really
that.
bad about that.
I mean, we're getting ready to this coming up summer, but I feel like it has, at least for me, I feel like it has not hit yet what we're doing this summer. Which we've talked about it before, but I'm going to say it again. We are moving out of our small town, and we're getting an RV, and we're traveling the country this summer. So, and it's scary.
It is.
But it's going to be really, really good. And I think, like, as we get closer, like, I'm going to feel more discomfort. And I feel like initially I'm going to, like, want to pull away. But I can't. Because that's the thing, baby. Discomfort, baby. Let's go, baby. Okay. I want to start meditating.
I want to start.
We can meditate together.
We can do that.
Freaking Josh Kitska.
I didn't look
of
that
Greta
up
Van
today.
Fleet. He posted a guided meditation, and it is cool.
I have to look it up.
And he's just talking, and it's really cool.
I feel like I won't be able to meditate because very attractive.
I feel like the opposite. I'm like gonna be hyper focused because I feel like he knows what's up
Oh yeah, I'm sure he
in
meditates.
the world and in the spiritual realm. I feel like he knows what's up. And it could be all for show, but I don't know. I just get that feeling.
I mean, if it helps, it helps. Doesn't matter.
And if it doesn't, then I won't listen to it, but I'm very excited to try. And I want to start journaling. I want to start writing.
I want to start writing poetry again.
Let's go. Get you a little book.
I do have a little book.
Oh, well, never mind.
I have 2 books, and one of them's still at my father's. I have to go get it. I'll get that today.
Let's go.
While I get my dress for New Year's.
I got it's a nice like leather journal. It's like $10 at Walmart, and then the stickers that I got from the pleasing stuff from Hairstyles, I wrote journal on it.
Aww.
It's very cute.
That's cute.
I really want to start writing.
Do it. You could be the next Joan Didion. You get to be old as hell.
I could not.
No?
No, my brain does not work that way.
You'll be, well, I mean...
R.I.P. Joan Didion.
I need to read her stuff.
It's really good.
I want to be smart.
No! Stephanie, I was thinking about this the other
I want
day.
to be so smart.
I was thinking about this the other day. I feel so dumb. And I am.
You're not dumb.
About some things I am. Sometimes I'll be asked to analyze something, and I don't know what it means. But I think I do.
I mean, what are you asked to analyze?
Like, maybe I'm watching a movie, and there's like a metaphor in it. Or a song! Why can I not decipher what songs mean? I'm so fucking stupid! You're not stupid! I'm like, oh, it's about this, and it's like, not.
Everybody's brains work differently.
I feel dumb, though.
I mean, I'm good at metaphors. I'm good at, like, figuring out what songs mean, but, like, things that you're good at, I'm like you just edit these videos.
I don't edit this.
I mean, not this, but, like, you know.
Well, YouTube.
You just do that, and it's good. And I'm like, I don't even, if you sat me at something that was like, edit that, I would crash and burn. I would start screaming, and I'd break the computer. Everybody's good at different things, and just because, like, it might take you a little longer to understand certain things doesn't mean that you're stupid.
I know, but in the moment,
I know.
I feel
that's how
dumb.
I feel with stuff like that.
Like, I know, like, overall, I'm not.
You're not dumb.
But I feel it sometimes.
I mean,
I'll be watching a movie, and I'll be like, and then it means the other thing.
Well, Natalie, I think this first step in that kind of stuff is, I mean, at least you're like, I don't know what this means, and you're like, I'm gonna figure it out, and then you look up, like, you know, a synopsis, or like, you know what I'm saying, or like a video about what the metaphor means.
Well,
You could be one of those people that's like, well, it means this, and they're like an asshole about it, even though they're completely wrong, which I know. They're like people who feel like they have to be right, and they just talk out of their ass.
yeah.
At least you're not like that.
Well, yeah.
It could always be worse.
Yeah, you're right. And, like, I was so scared, bringing this back to Joan Didion, I was so scared I would not be smart enough to get it. And at some points I was not. But I got the overall message. But sometimes it's hard to decipher things. I don't know. Oh, my God. And then somebody's got to tell me. And then, while I'm very grateful, sometimes the delivery is not great.
Has this happened recently?
This happens constantly.
Are you gonna?
I don't want to say constantly.
Do I do it?
No.
Okay.
That's why I don't want to say constantly.
Okay.
No. We are always usually on the same wavelength, even if it's wrong. It's just like, okay, well, I guess I didn't understand that.
You're not stupid.
I know.
I mean, I feel stupid all the time.
Well, you're not either.
I'm just, mine's never like, it's never with stuff like that. It's with like things I should know. I don't know. I think everybody has times when they feel like an idiot, and when like maybe something that's obvious to everybody else is not obvious to them. Like everybody does that, and you shouldn't feel like you're the biggest idiot in the world just because you didn't get it.
Yeah.
One time. Because all the time that same person is gonna do something really dumb. That you're gonna be like,
oh yeah,
hello.
Exactly.
Because everybody does it. That's just life. That's just the way life is.
That's just the way it rules.
And yeah,
I ate some chocolate and some lobster and some eggs and some pie, and then I mix it in my body and shit it all out.
Who made that song?
I don't know. Some great guy. Some great guy. You know what I'm saying?
What time is it, Natalie?
7:31.
How long have we been doing this hit episode?
A while.
Right.
What else we got? What does 2022 look like?
I don't know. Hopefully better than 2021.
How would you rate 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10?
Just a whole bunch of blah.
It's not even a number, Steph. It's not even a number. How would you rate on a blah?
like a week 5.
A week 5.
It was just like, did it even happen? I try to think back on 2021 and I'm like, what the fuck did I even do?
Like, I feel like so much bad shit happened. I don't know. There were some things that I was, like, proud of. Like, just personal stuff.
I did. Stop. I stopped going to nursing school, which I think took bravery.
Right, it did. And we made that decision I
did?
think we made it last summer.
Yeah.
Or this past summer. To go out on the road.
No, it was before then.
I thought it was this summer. I thought we were, like, 1 year.
Because it was right after...
Nomadland came out. Nomadland.
I think it was like... It was right after the new year in like February or March, and I was like, I can't go to the hospital anymore. I hate it. And I was like crying, and I was like, I want to go on the road with you, because you had decided, you were like, I'm doing this.
Yeah. No, I remember that.
And I was like,
you know how I am about remembering. I don't fucking know what's going on.
And then
that was
closer to summer, we were like, in a year we're gonna go.
Right. Okay. Well, you heard it first. I started reading again.
You did, and you did really well. You're reading.
42 books. Unless I don't think I'll finish the Haunting of Hill House. I don't think I'll finish that this week. But if I did, 43 books this year. From like going from not reading anything at all to that. I'm proud of that.
It's good.
And like, I think my mental health has improved a little bit from 2020. Yeah, it definitely has.
Mine did, but also it did.
It's a ebb and flow.
I mean, in some ways it has like tremendously because I'm on medication.
Right.
But then in other ways, I guess I was like blind to, because I was so like caught up in the changes and like the improvements that I saw. I was like, I'm completely better and I have no issues, but I do have issues.
Right. There's those some there. My mental health has definitely improved from 2020 at least.
Oh yeah.
I'm not at 100, but I think I'm getting better every year.
Yeah.
There was a long stretch of years when, like, in my teens and stuff where it was like getting worse and worse and worse. But we're on the uphill battle.
And getting out of your like dad's house was the biggest.
Oh my god. Yeah. That happened in 2019.
Yeah.
And in 2020 I was getting better too, but then like
everything
pandemic
shut down.
Yeah, I bet we're still doing that, but whatever. You know the CDC lowered the quarantine to 5 days.
I didn't know that.
I think that's kind of crazy. I think that's ridiculous. What are you looking forward to in 2020? Like what big things? Obviously the van, but like
we're going to see Jody. Did you forget about that? Because I didn't. Think about it all the time.
I have completely.
Isn't that like in February?
Yes. I had completely and utterly forgotten about that.
What day is
my
that on?
God.
What day is that on?
I want to say it's the 26th, but I could be dead wrong.
If
But I'll
I
look it
start
up.
this new job, we're gonna talk about this later.
We'll get.
Yeah,
We're going to see Dodie. Okay. We should make a weekend out of that.
We're going to see Dodie. I'm excited for the van, just to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I think about just getting out of here.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
The first day we leave, I'm going to be crying, but not out of sadness.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be probably shaking.
Yeah. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Like,
And we can do whatever we want. We can go wherever we
we're
want.
going to California to sit on the beach.
Sit on the beach.
I just want to walk in the redwoods.
Yeah.
I can't wait
I
to
want
do
to go to
that.
Forks. No,
Then I'm
it's weird.
Okay.
I want to go to NOLA constantly.
Oh my
Like, I just want to go back there. New Orleans is so cool and so much fun.
Want to go to the Grand Canyon? Go
Yes.
to the desert.
We can just like camp out at the Grand Canyon.
If I get bit by a snake, you're going to have to suck the poison out.
Okay.
And I'll do the same for you.
Okay. Deal.
We gotta figure out. We should like.
We need to read up on some stuff.
Yeah, we should take some self-defense. We should take a self-defense class.
Okay. We
We gotta invest in a like first aid kit, and like what basic first aid when something like that happens.
Yeah.
Like if someone breaks their arm,
Yeah.
or
We
like
need a splint.
yeah,
Splint?
yeah, that's what
Okay.
you do.
I was talking to my cousin who's very outdoorsy and very like knows all about camping and stuff, and he was saying stuff. I was like, "We gonna need what?
What is he saying?
I don't know. I don't tell you the words."
Like what was he? Talking
He was like,
about?
"I'm gonna buy a truck and I'm gonna get it outfitted," and he said a certain term. I don't remember what it was. And he's like, "Well, you can just camp in this truck." And I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
We gotta get 4-wheel drive on that van also,
Okay.
because if we get on a muddy road and our van gets stuck,
Well, hopefully we ain't going through the mud.
I'm just saying.
She's just saying we
They're
got to be
like, I
prepared.
mean, we don't know. We gotta. We're going everywhere.
We're going everywhere.
We gotta
Just
go-
in the right conditions.
Yeah, gotta go to Seattle.
Yeah. We're gonna be driving in the city. Ain't gonna be no mud.
Well, maybe we might go out to the country sometime too, though.
Country Seattle.
There's country up in California. California has like literally every kind of thing you can possibly.
Biome.
It did.
Ecosystem.
Literally everything.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Because they got like mountains and snow, and they got
It's so much
farmland, and then they got cities and beaches.
I love California. We got to drive on the Pacific Coast Highway down to Malibu.
I'm down.
It's so pretty. It's literally just the road, mountains, and beach, and that's it.
I'm so excited to go to the beach. The beach is just everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Awesome. We can go to like little towns. Like,
yes.
yeah.
We gotta find a good shower afterwards so I get the sand out of my ass.
We gonna have to use that water they got.
Do they have one that hopefully they'll have a little shower thingy.
They probably do.
We're gonna have to we should get like some water to wash the sand off our feet before we get back in the van.
we will.
Good.
We're keeping the van clean, okay?
Oh yeah.
I think this is the end.
I think this is the end.
Thanks.
We
For
said that and
listening.
then we both died.
Oh, I want to say something. I want
What?
to talk about this season just a tiny bit. First of all, no more episodes on Instagram. I know right now this is on Instagram, but we're taking
It
it
won't
off.
be tomorrow.
but- exactly. So if you want to keep up with us, if you want to listen to our stuff, find us on whatever you listen to podcasts at, or if you want to just go on our Instagram, which is a good podcast 69. You can click on the link in our bio, and you can listen to it literally right there. And this is the last season in this garage.
Yeah. Next season we'll be gone. We'll be out on the road.
I think next season we'll have just been on the road.
I think we'll be recording at one of those little tables.
A little table.
Little tables they have in like motorhomes.
Oh, like the dining room? Yeah.
We'll be recording on that.
Yeah. This
Or,
is
like,
the last
outside.
season in here. And like as the season progresses, we're gonna like have major updates. I'm sure
Yeah.
we're gonna find a van. Well, we're gonna find a van before the season ends.
Yeah.
And like y'all will be in the know. This is the adventure that y'all signed up on. Okay? This is the adventure that y'all signed your name on the dotted line. So yeah. And we'll see you next week. Love you guys.
Love
wait.
you.
One more stuff. Oh my god.
Follow me on Pete_Curiosity on Instagram and buy shit from me.
And I done said it, but follow us on Instagram at A Good Podcast 69. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're not just posting videos of the podcast.
Make YouTube videos.
Yeah, we're making
cool, man.
videos, and they're funny and they're awesome. Nat and Steph is what it's called. It's also in the link in our bio on Instagram. Follow our TikTok, which is A Good Podcast 69 as well. And I'm not wearing it right now, but we have season
New
3 merch out. When you're listening to this, it'll be out. So go buy something. We have new t-shirts, long sleeves, sweatshirts, and hoodies coming out.
Super great.
Thank y'all. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.